I can't speak for everybody, but from my experiences, when a person tells you they're not ready, they're not ready. I've spent wasted time on people that would tell me they're not ready, and I would go in there thinking, okay, well, I'm different. I'm a cool girl. I dress nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can definitely sweep this man off his feet. And even though I might do that, I still was not able to get that commitment factor out of them. So I think there can be hope in very rare circumstances. In very rare circumstances. I mean, the guy, the girl, whoever it is, they just have to like you. They have to like you for real. You know, they can take you on trips, they can wine and dine you, they can fly you out to Miami or whatever it may be, but if they don't value you, you're not gonna get that title that you want. You can be desired, but being valued is completely different.
Why do you think they're not ready? Is it they just don't want to settle down? Are they scared of commitment? Is there something you're not doing? Who knows? Why do you think they're not ready?
I mean, all of those could be a factor. All of those could be the reason. I mean, it could be financial reasons. Like a man could really want to date a girl, but if he's not financially stable, like, she's not going to get what she wants out of it. I mean, let's be real. He could not be ready. He could just want to still openly date, or be a hoe, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Still be sexually involved with everybody while liking one person. I mean, that's still very possible to do. Somebody could not be ready because they're going through personal things in their life. You know, like they could have a traumatic event happen to them or something of some caliber. So I really just think it depends on the person. And then, I mean, let's be real, like, the options are out there. There's a lot of beautiful people in the world. And it's just kind of hard. Like, dating is hard for that reason, because it's like, oh my God, well, I want to try to pursue all these people. And that's what I was saying, like, that's the difference between being desired and being valued. You can desire somebody all day, do all these things for them, but if you're not valued, you're not going to get, it's going to be a toxic cycle of honeymoon phases and arguments, like, and that's not something you ideally want to be in, especially if you're not in a committed relationship with that person.
Well, where do you think people go to continuously build those options or scout or source those options?
I mean, social media is definitely a big one. I wouldn't know about dating apps. I've used dating apps before, but I didn't really like them. So I really can't put my 2 cents in on that. But I would say I do meet a lot of people in the club. I meet a lot of people in the club. I meet them more there than anywhere else. Even if it's not the club, some sort of social gathering or some sort of social event that involves beautiful people dressing up, alcohol. You know what I'm saying? I would say that's probably, because when you go out, you want to look nice. There's a reason that you're looking nice. Yes, for yourself, but deep down, like, you want to impress somebody, even if you might not subconsciously think so. Because I'm not going to go to the club looking a hot mess if I know people are going to see me. Not that I care what anybody thinks of me, but it's still just the principle of being presentable. So, yeah, there's a lot of places you can meet people, but I would say definitely, like, social club vibes for sure.
So, based on your experience of meeting people in the club, do you feel that is no longer a good place to meet people based on the results of that?
I would say in the club, I feel like people are a lot more bold, a lot more confident than just running around seeing somebody in a supermarket. I mean, like I said, you look good, you look flashy, there's beautiful women everywhere, beautiful men everywhere, you're drunk, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like just the accessibility of having options in the club makes it more so, yes, I can meet somebody in the club. I'm not opposed to dating somebody you meet in the club. I think it's very possible to make a good connection, even if it's just a business connection. You know what I'm saying, or a intimate connection, whatever it may be. I do think it's possible to find love in the club. I mean, let's be real. I think it's possible. I would say, it also depends on the environment you're in, what kind of club you're in. What the event is, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's just a random club night, I mean, that's a little different than going to a club for somebody's birthday or something. I really don't even know how that correlated, but either way, I do think you can find someone in the club. I've dated people I've met in the club, and I mean, some relationships went sour and some I'm still pretty cool with, so it really just depends.
I personally think a man shouldn't be dating if he's not financially stable. So how big are finances to you?
I'll stand with a lot of women and say, yes, finances do matter. And I'm saying that solely because of my own personal experiences. I've dated men that were not financially stable, and as much as I loved them, as much as I cared about them, I really couldn't get things I wanted out of them that would help my love language, or like that would attribute to my love languages. Because I mean, when you grow up in foster care, like, I wouldn't say I'm needy, that's not the right word, but I require a lot of nurturing. I require a lot of affection, a lot of quality time, gifts, acts of service. All of that is important to me, and when you can't provide that for me, I tend to become unhappy in the relationship, no matter how much I love or care about you. If you can't take me on dates, if you can't, help me out with a bill if I need to, and not saying that, a girl should have to rely on her man to do those things. I mean, I can do that for myself if I wanted to. It's just like, if I can't come to you with some sort of want or need that you can't provide, then essentially, yeah, like, it probably will go to shambles. I mean, I've dated men that couldn't do anything for me. They couldn't even buy me some flowers. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how deep it got. And, that's just not, sometimes being a ride or die is not the most ideal thing to do. I mean, and that's just my opinion on it.